Hey, Bob Cooney here, coming to you live from IAPA 22 Orlando, and I'm here with my friend Jim Bennington. I fucking love this guy. Jim, how long have you been in this industry?
I have been privileged to be in this industry since 1998. Let me tell you, in 1998, I was working on a Dactyl Challenge VR unit.
Dactyl Nightmare.
So touching the nightmare that began in the 90s with VR, and to see the evolution of where we are today.
Yeah.
I mean, there are more names in the industry than you can grab hold of right now. So what are you seeing at the show that's exciting you?
All right, so thank you for asking. Nice softball.
Yeah.
So I was just talking to Jim about Zombieland VR, Headshot Fever Arcade, and I just asked you what you thought about it, so share that.
This is a great opportunity to discuss. I like guns, I like humor, I like when zombies, guns, and humor come together. So
Jim Jeffries, I like guns.
I like guns. So here, what happens is when you get a good gun in your hand, it's like touching a fine woman, Bob. Right? And so the humor of the trailer on Zombieland is exactly what inspired me to make my first VR purchase.
First game purchase.
First game purchase in VR, right? So now I'm in the space, I've got it, I'm learning, do I like to play standing up? Do I like to sit down? Where are my boundaries? What's limitless about this? And so what I started to realize is in that game, I was teaching myself how to calibrate my expectations against other first-person shooters. It's not a rail ride experience. You have Easter eggs and games within the games. And to see that translated now into the arcade realm where I'm most comfortable, I don't have to stare at a device to understand, is that what I want to have in my space? Would I be excited about managing it? I can blink at it and know. And that's exactly what I saw in the VR Arsenal piece. I'm excited to see that come into full production. I'm excited to see where we take Zombieland Headshot Fever to the next level. Unfold more of that story, let those characters grow.
Yeah.
They already exist in the community. Why not keep them there and expand on it?
And that's one of the things I love about you. First of all, you're always looking forward. You're always like, Jim's never satisfied with, no matter how good something is, like me. I'm never satisfied. We're never satisfied
you
with.
never comb your hair too much, right?
Yeah. Thank you for the cue.
No problem.
And the other thing, and so look, and I just want to recognize what a promoter of virtual reality and a believer of virtual reality you are. And this is the thing, it's like Jim loved, he was excited about Zombieland Fever, was excited, which is what got me to start this interview. But what also got me was that he's not satisfied with, as good as it is, everything can be better. And that's my passion, and that's what I try to bring. And sometimes I piss people off in the process. Sometimes people bring these really good quality VR experiences to life. Right. And then I go to them and I'm going to say, but. And that's coming from a place of love and wanting to make the industry better because there's room for everybody to be successful.
And sometimes that hurts people's feelings.
Yeah, I've hurt some people's feelings.
It's okay to get your feelings hurt because if you don't grow from that experience, you're not going to improve yourself, which means you're not putting enough passion into a product. When it comes to the VR space, for content development, hardware development, and for the overall longevity that we need in a consumer confidence in our technology, you cannot value engineer fun. The minute you take the fun out of the activity, you've lost me as a buyer, you've lost the end user as the consumer. They're the ones who are going to go home and decide, do I want to go back to my single bedroom experience, or do I want to be in an environment where people are leading me into the next generation, the next evolution of fun? When you look at the broad spectrum of VR options that are out there, it comes down to quality headsets, sustainable content that's relevant to a guest who is more discerning and more critical than ever.
Yeah.
Been there, done that, seen that, show it to me again, and I'm not paying more than $1. So we have to be on the front edge. So
well, I'm excited. Hold on, I'm excited. I got one more thing for you.
Okay, I'm standing here holding still.
So, I like to recognize people who are pushing the envelope of VR, and one of the things I haven't done enough job is recognize the operators that are giving the solution providers the opportunity to bring these things into the market and the early adopters of the technology, because without you and people like you, this stuff would never see the light of day. We wouldn't get earnings reports back. You wouldn't give the feedback to improve the product.
Sure.
And you are a true pioneer on the operations side of this industry. And so, you guys know what this is.
Shut the front door, Bob.
So, this is for Jim Bennington. This is a personal VR bobble for all the work that you have done and all the passion you've shared with this industry to help promote the VR industry.
Bob, I got to tell you, on behalf of Lucky Strike Entertainment, the people who support and surround me with great ideas and inspire me every day, I wholeheartedly accept this. Thank you so much on behalf of our team, the people who get to do this, and you know what? Go play a game. Decide what you like, buy more, and tell people about it. If you don't do that, you're cheating the industry. This is amazing. Thank you so much.
Dude, you've so well deserved. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
All right.
This is amazing.
Bob Cooney from IAPA, Orlando 22. We'll be back with more product reviews, interviews, and Bobble.